Hey everyone, welcome back along to the channel and for another pinhole adventure. Today I am doing lensless seascapes. I have got with me a few pinhole cameras and we are going to capture some seascapes. I cannot say seascapes today. So I have come to a little point which is along the beachy head in Sussex. There's a little point called Birling Gap. It dips down low, some steps getting down to the beach. I'm hoping it's open, because sometimes they do close it off due to the amount of erosion here at the moment. So hopefully we're all good, but it's a real nice rocky beach, especially at low tide. But it does feel like a bit of a deja vu, because I was here just a few weeks back. I spent a whole morning here, got a load of photos, did a load of video footage, and basically completely messed everything up. Wrong dark slides got pulled out, messed up the medium format developing. It was a bit of a disaster, so I'm hoping for good things today. It's certainly nice to be back in the Sussex countryside. Last video I was in London, which was absolutely amazing, loved it, absolutely knackered from it, but it was absolutely brilliant, so I do hope to go back up there soon. But seascapes, this is where I love to be. So today I have with me, let's just have a look at what we've got. I've got my Harman Titan. Quite new to me. I think this is going to be really good down here actually. Seascapes, this camera seems to go quite well. It's a nice focal length for it, so I'm looking forward to that. I've got my Mia 6x12. Love the 6x12 format. So this certainly will do nice on some seascapes. And I also have a new large format pinhole camera from Mia, which he very kindly sent me, which I shall show you in a little while. But let's get down to the beach. What an absolutely beautiful morning. So I am loaded with Fomapan 100 today in my large format, and I think I've got a roll of that's it, Kentner for my medium format later on. So while I'm looking for my first photo, it's actually a bit of a challenge today, because I've got the harsh sun that way and then all my shadows that way. I don't like shooting into the sun, and I don't really like my shadows, so narrowing down my options a little bit. But I'm going to get a quick meter reading. A lot of people ask me about apps and stuff I'm using, so I use this light meter. It's got an F16 logo by WB Photo. Always seems pretty good. You do need to calibrate them just so you're not getting it all wrong. Right, so with my Titan, I think this is an F206. This does about F180, which isn't going to be far off. I've got an ISO 100 film, which on the meter is giving me, let's say I'm getting a rock down here, got about a 2-second exposure. Now I can, if need be, get a more accurate, so I've got this other, which is an exposure calculator, put the aperture I recorded at, F180. There we go. 2 seconds, up to 200. About 2.5 seconds if you want to be fussy. And then exposure assistant. So 2.5 seconds. So this I put in Fomapan film. This will then work out the reciprocity failure. So I get 9.5 second exposure, which will be perfect for the beach. These apps are on Android. If you use Apple, I believe there is a pinhole assist app which has it all in, but unfortunately not available on Android. Never mind, eh? So this is the first photo I'm going for. Trying to get this. We've got a nice shadowing on there. I'm not going to get any water motion around this. I'm just waiting for that tripod to settle because it keeps sinking. Out. There we go. I'm not actually sure that's what I wanted. Standing back, which I should have done beforehand. Probably would have been better off being more over here. Never mind. First exposure done. Let's go find something else. This is ankle snapping territory, this. One slip and it's all gone. I'm quite liking this with the waves coming up through these little channels. Hopefully that's alright. If a wave hits that, it might move it, but I can hold it. Let's just stand back and have a look without falling over. Right. Needs to be a bit more central. Oh, I'm dancing today. Woo. Man, this is not good. Hey, that's what we've got. 10, oh no. 13. So 10 seconds on Fomapan isn't good. 1 minute 20, apparently. That's fine. We can do this. So the 1 minute 20 is going to really blur out any motion in the water. It will make it quite cloudy, like a foggy appearance. But we've got some waves coming in. Just got to stand and go for this, and right. Shutter open, timer on. Right, last 10 seconds. Oh, almost fell. One, right. That'll do. How to get out of here. man, what a lovely morning to be doing that. Comes another one. This guy's almost got his feet dangling in the water. Nutter. That was cool. Right, so I am going to get another shot. Oh man, my feet today. Here. I mean, look at that view. This is their Seven Sisters. I'm normally photographing rough. If you've watched my videos, you've seen my photos. So right down in here, that's the view looking back. I don't know what the waves like. Oh, it should be good. It should be good. I'm hoping for a slightly shorter exposure here. With the shorter exposures, you're going to get much more movement in the water. So that's going to be another 10 seconds, which won't be too bad. Ideally, if you're getting a couple of seconds, you're going to get all that motion just as it's crashing in. But 10, to be honest here, with the sun today, would be quite good, because, like I said, I don't really like the shadows from me. It's going to get the tripod. But at least in 10 seconds I can move about and kind of get out of that. So let's just set this up. Just gonna go straight down. So just trying to visualise the shot. I should be sort of, I kind of want that rock central. So let's just twist this about a little bit. I think that should be fine. The tripod's nice and stable on there, hopefully. Right. Duck slide out. I'm just going to count this one. Shutter. Hold my finger there for a second. Just going to wait for a bit of a wave to come in. Got one here. So we've got some sort of movement happening in the water. This is where all the waves just suddenly vanish. Here we go, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to show you and use the new Mia. He sent me this the other day. He's been working on a few design changes and various things. Which is this. Now it comes with, so it's a modular camera. So pop these off. Got a cold tube mount. Pop that off. So this is the 35mm. Also comes with a 50mm focal. That just clicks in, clicks on. It's probably strong enough like that, but it's also got the added bonus of this, not only is this a new pinhole camera, it also comes with Mir's own laser drilled pinholes, which he is now selling and in the UK, probably further afield if you want one. But yeah, so you can now buy Mir's own pinholes. So I'll be trying this in a bit. You can pop the front off, which has a filter holder inside, which is fantastic. Not only that, he is also doing a pinhole which has 4 pinholes, so you kind of get this weird multi-exposure image. He's put a few things on his Instagram and website of that, so make sure you go check that out. But I'm going to give this a try. I've not used it yet. I've no idea what it's like, so we'll give this a whirl. So I will do a full video on this one. I've done a few photos of it and go over everything and all that other ideas. Man, that fits in there nice. Very nice. So I have got 2 sheets of Fomapan left. I think I'm going to leave it at that today. The light is a bit too much. I'll probably come back with the 6x12. I like a stormy, cloudy day for beaches, really. So I'm going to finish up with 2 more. I'll try the real wide on the Mir, and call it a day. It's my feet are killing me. I'm just trying to find a bit of a reflection and a rock pool. We're getting a bit of a nice light on the cliffs at the minute, but need to find a rock pool big enough. This is quite nice. I do like this here. I don't know how deep this is. Oh yeah, it goes down a little bit. Try not to slip. That little rock in the centre there might be quite a nice one. So I'm heading a little bit further over. I saw what looked like might be a nice rock pool, but the problem is I'm probably not going to find that other one now. And I can't. Looking for a bit more of a larger body of water. Here you go, that's slightly better. The light on the cliffs here is it's coming out really nice now. So I'm going to find either just a reflection or a singular rock. This one's slightly submerged actually. Almost felt. Might be quite nice. I'll get the wide. Switch up to the wide. The 35mm, I think. Get a nice wide image on that. My finger. So this has an aperture of 175. So that'd be a little bit shorter. This is why I buy cheap tripods, because I buy expensive ones and salt water still destroys them. A cheap one I don't need to care about so much. I hope I'm not disturbing the poor crabbies home. Well, I don't think I'll get there. This is awkward. Right, this is proving too awkward with this. I do have a Z plate which I occasionally use, which you can push the camera out. And I almost picked up today, but I didn't. Did get super tiny tripod. give this a go. So this, I'll at least get a nice low angle shot. Hopefully I kind of want that nice and square, so it gets the cliffs in nicely. That'll get a lot of cliff in the sky. Hopefully then that one should be wide enough to get that in. I might tilt it down a little bit. Just to get this maybe in as well. Go. So I have got one shot left. I'm going to try it again with this, my funky little tripod. I'm going to keep the nice wide 35mm on. Let's see what we can find quickly. Tell you what, looking back from, instead of out to sea again, the obviously the rock pool one wouldn't have had any movement to it, but this, where the water's coming through and still the cliffs, just wait for another wave. It's getting a nice bit of movement there. How low do I want to go? Not very. I think I'll switch up to the big tripod for this. So it's going to be a bit darker here, so let's just get another. I know the tide is slowing down. 4. $20 seconds, so that's going to get a lot of that. That'll be fun. What I mean by still tide is slowing down, it's on its way out, but it's pretty much out. Oh, wet socks. Look at that. Whoop. Oh, I could hear that. You can hear it funneling up behind. Is that tripod leg I don't want in it? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, this is my final setup. I'm stuck. Look out for some flexi legs on the. Oh man, that's a deep rock pool on the old tripod. So I've gone for portrait, so that should really deep down, get all the way up through there. Right, slide out. Even though a 20-second exposure is gonna blur everything, I want a bit of up and down movement, so I've got a wave coming, so let's open that up. Start. That's a good one. 2, 1, done. Stuck. Ooh. Oh. Right, back, done. That was fantastic. I loved it. It got a bit hot towards the end though. I think summer is finally hitting the UK, or some sunny weather, which will probably last just for today, unfortunately. I really hope you enjoyed it though. I hope you liked the photos. Maybe you've been inspired to get a pinhole camera and get out to the beach, because it's a fantastic place to be. But even the city is an amazing place to be. I am going to come again and I will use the 6x12, maybe a 6x6, do some medium format stuff. Because I didn't really have much time today, so that is probably something I will do again. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe so you see that. I've also started, I mentioned this probably a couple of years back now, doing a zine, kind of like a pinhole book. I finally actually designed a cover and a first page, so that's something that which might be happening. Coming up in August, it will be about 10 years since I first took my first pinhole image, so I want to kind of do a journey from then to about now. It'll be my 40th as well, so I think it'll be quite a nice time to get all that sorted. Some people just being a bit weird. Also, I want to say a big thank you to a guy named Andy. Andy messaged me the other day actually, offering me some film. He had a pack of Ilford Delta large format 4x5 he wasn't using, and has sent it my way, so I'll be getting out of that soon. He has a little YouTube channel called Irresponsible Pictures. I'll link that below, and I will also link it again when I'm out using the film he sent me. So huge thank you to Andy for doing that. Really appreciate it. Helps me out a great deal. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you enjoyed the photos. I'll have a little blog post about everything I've done today as well. And I shall see you next time. Take care everyone.